So I'm not sure if this is the same part of the Poet's House video or if this is a separate video, but this is the church next to R.S. Thomas's home, and it's beautiful. Really is nice. We're just here in the daytime again at the moment and hoping to come back later, but as you can see at the front, we've just got like a little prayer approach table, as I like to call them. Some nice stained glass windows. Got two pulpits at the front here, so one for, I don't know, maybe a member of the church to interact with the churchgoers, and then probably the main vicar's pulpit up here. Covered in cobwebs, so not been a service here for quite a while. William Thomas Jones. All in Welsh as well. I'll just borrow the camera off a minute while you're coughing and spluttering. So yeah, this is what I've just come across up here. Very, very old gospel, maybe Bible, I'm not sure. But all, as you can see inside, it is all in Welsh. And then, yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look around just to see if I can work out the link to R.S. Thomas, obviously. Might not be able to see, but through, I'll go over a sec. Because through the window you can actually see the Poet's House. Just across, I can see the chimneys to it anyway. It just depends on what the sun glares like through the window. But yeah, that's the chimney there to the Poet's Mansion, or Poet's House. Oh dear, seem to have a collection of birds that didn't make it along here. Quite a few. Yeah. I've come to the right place. A lot of unfortunate lost pigeons there. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to open it out of respect, it's all sealed up anyway. Don't know what these are. Oh, I think they're full of dust, whatever they may be. Yeah. And then that would have been the collection box at the back here. And like I say, we might come back in here, do some calling out later. Another dead bird. Is that the church where the birds come to pass? Or they get in and they can't get back out? Yeah guys, we'll be heading off now to do a bit of sightseeing, and then we'll hopefully be back in here later to conduct an investigation. See you later guys. Okay guys, so we are back in the church that nobody wanted to be built. Yeah, this church was built in 1850 and it was supposed to be the new church for the area, but people really didn't like it and kind of refused it, and so it's just been kind of left here. It has been used as a graveyard, and also there's probably been some kind of ceremonies here and different things, but it is fallen into a state of disrepair now. And like I say, the locals never wanted it. So the old church was actually rebuilt, which is on the seafront, which all again links back to R.S. Thomas, who's our main feature of the area, because he was the vicar of the old church between 1967 and 1978 when he lived in the area. And he would have possibly come here to do maybe the one-off service, or also when they brought the coffins up to be buried here, he probably would have come forward as well when the family were coming up here. But yeah, it's an interesting place, but I don't know, what do you think so far, Rhiannon, of this church? I like it, I do. I think it's got more character than people say.
Yeah, it's an all right church, in fairness. It's in a quite good location.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure whether it's because of the size of it, maybe for a small little area.
It's a big church, isn't it?
It's a big church.
And I think someone was quoted as saying it was unremarkable, like it didn't have any standout features.
Yeah.
I do think as well, Rhiannon might have hit the nail on the head with the location, because to walk down to the local town to here, where most of the houses are, obviously to come back up to the church, you've got to walk up quite a steep bank. So a lot of the perhaps elderly or people who struggled with their walking and different things, maybe having disabilities, wouldn't have been able to get up to this church. So the location could have been the thing that was actually what put people off. And then people just said it was just not very distinctive. There's nothing really that stands out about it. But we'll investigate here, see if we can make any communication, and we'll get into it, guys.
Okay, so spirits of this lovely church, if you can hear my voice, we come with peace and respect. We don't mean you any harm by being here. We do just want to try and communicate with you, get to know you, and prove there is life after death. So if you can hear my voice, and you are in this church with us now, please can you make yourself known to us? This could be footsteps, or you taking a seat on one of the aisles. Loud bang, tap, knock, anything you like. Just let us know that you're here with us. I heard that.
If that was you, thank you so much. Could you copy this? That's a drip.
Yeah.
Another drip. Oh, yeah. We have just literally come out of the poet's house, which was just along from us, and that was not a good experience for me. Like I say, I'll have to check out that video, but yeah, something really put me off and shoot me up in that house. And we were getting a lot of drips in there. The weather's awful tonight. It was nice early when we come check out these two places in the day, but
it was nice and sunny,
yeah,
blue sky. And
storm
now it's
has
not.
blown in now.
It's horrible.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And again.
It's horrible.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And again.
It's horrible.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And again.
Horrible.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And again. Weirdly enough, that sounds like it's coming from above. Now, there is two parts at the back that we walked up to earlier in the daytime where, that's actually put me on edge a bit, that has, where the stairs go up on the outside, but then it just goes to a brick wall, and there's two towers built onto the front of the church. So I'm wondering if, like, it's a bricked up spirit in there.
Possibly.
Shall we head to the back of the church? Because that's,
Yeah.
I think that's where the noise came from.
You can lead the way and get rid of any cobwebs for me.
Yeah. I'm trying to walk in the dark as best I can. Just following the light of the screen. We're at the back now. This area here. Don't know if there's a little step.
Little
Yeah, there's a little
step.
step.
Okay, so we're at the back of the church now. Maybe you're outside and are waiting by this door to be let in for its service.
Do you think the knocks came from the door?
See, I didn't hear knocks, I just heard like a bang.
I heard two bangs.
See, I just
But
heard
it was like
one.
It was like this. No, it wasn't. That's too hard. It was like a bang, but on like, let's just try it. Sort of like that,
Yeah.
but on a different material. It's two bumps like that.
Yeah, I only heard one. If that was you, Spirit, that did make those two bangs knocks, that's just drippage.
Yeah, there's one hole in the ceiling, I
Yeah,
think.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Would you be able to do those knocks again for us, please, if that was you? If you are waiting for your service and to be let in, maybe bang on those doors.
God, that wind's picking up.
Sounds awful.
It does. Is that just a drip again?
Yeah.
What would be really impressive, and we've never witnessed this yet, could you try and show yourself to us? I know that's going to take a lot of energy, but we would absolutely love that. If there's any former people who used to visit this church, any old vicars or church workers, could you please stand up and show yourself to us? So my name's James.
And my name's Rianne.
And we're just here tonight to communicate with you. Maybe you now are buried outside in the graveyard. And you might not have wanted to be at this church. You might want to be down by the ocean, by the sea. If that's true, can you give us a sign now, please? Apart from them two bangs, I've not heard anything since.
No.
So we did get, like I say, two bangs at the back of the church, which I thought may have come from the two towers that are on the front that you'll see on the thumbnail that we walked up to earlier in the daytime, but you couldn't go past a certain point. It was all bricked up. I'm going to say this is just complete theory now, but I get the feeling that if there are any spirits here, then they're not going to be the most happy, because I think they're probably only buried up here because the graveyard on the church that's very popular with the locals, I think is full and has been full for a while. So, you know, to be buried maybe, you know, next to lovely beaches, next to the sea, is a lot more kind of nicer than being buried at a graveyard where at a church that no one uses anymore. It's quite sad, but then also probably very frustrating for those buried here. Just because we're not getting anything like knocks or bangs or anything at the moment, we will run a bit of ghost tube just to try and spur along the investigation, but we are always looking out for stuff. I thought I saw two lights there then, but... Did you hear that?
No energy.
I heard that.
There's a tap on this bench. Thank you if that was you.
Thank you.
So we've turned this device on now because we believe it'll help you to communicate with us for longer or communicate with us easier. We have, like I say, just had a tap on the very back bench there. Again, there's probably a full-on rational explanation for it, but what we like to do on this channel is always go with it being paranormal until we can debunk it, because I do feel that if we debunk things too quickly and a spirit is trying to communicate, they'll just give up. But we always look on the side of rationality. Do you get what I mean on that, Ria? I know you're a lot more rational than me.
Yeah.
I want to believe.
I've always naturally been, when something happens, like, right, how do you explain that? What could it have been, kind of thing?
Demon.
Definitely not demon.
I hope not. I've just obviously been talking about the dark energies and stuff that might reside in this church because people are buried here who wouldn't want to have been buried here, just because of space and things like that. And they, you know, kind of left here now at a church that may not exist for long. It's got no use. They are still having services at the one by the sea. So that's good to know. But getting back to my point, I'm very much, if I'm out investigating, I'm out to make communication with the spirit, okay? I am fully, massively, I love debunkers, absolutely love the way they go about it and everything. And I love people who debunk as they go. But my viewpoint on it is, if we just try to debunk stuff as soon as it happens every time and try and think of the rational behind it, if it is spirit trying to communicate, we're kind of shutting it off straight away. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And I've got nothing against people that do it that way. I just, in my own head, think that, you know, if we leave ourselves open to believing it may be paranormal for a bit, and then
unless it's obvious.
It's obvious, you know, I can tell there's a drip behind me, you know, that's obviously debunked straight away. With that, you know, noise on the bench, it could be the building settling, it could be wood because it expands and contracts, but then there's also that off chance that it could be a spirit trying to communicate. So that's why I don't like to just jump on it straight away. I don't want to hurt the spirit's feelings, if you know what I mean. Hope that makes sense, and I don't want to offend anyone. I fully,
it does make sense.
support the debunkers all day long. Okay guys, so we moved back up to the front of the church. We put the ghost tube on the pulpit here, the smaller one. The bigger one's just behind Rianne, just there. So we had a look
there we
at
go.
it. Yeah. And then we've got a REM pod down the aisle. So if anything or anyone walks down there, that'll hopefully be triggered as well.
Mm-hmm.
Monster.
I don't get why that's on there. Maybe, you know, I get, but the problem is it's a bit repetitive now. We've used Ghost Tube, you see, we've been doing investigations now. We've done that's just the road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just car lights.
Yeah. It's not the light of the angel Gabriel, is it?
No.
Yeah, we have done 4 investigations now in 3 nights, and the Ghost Tube is being a bit repetitive. We got Monster and Doctor through the other day, which seemed to have good relevance to what we were asking. Mm-hmm. But now, you know, is it on some kind of
that's just
rotation?
Drippage.
That was just my belly. So, we haven't heard or seen anything that would make us believe this place is haunted yet. We've heard a few things, but for us to believe that there is someone here with us now, really need you to use lots of our energy and come forward, please. Try and copy this. There's a blue light lighting the way in this aisle. If you come and walk towards us at the front of the church. What was that?
My phone.
Oh, was it?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It is disgusting. She's left her phone on. It's not in flight mode. It is utterly disgusting.
I've been on emergency calls all day.
And they kicked in. So can you step towards the blue light? Walk down towards us.
That wind sounds strong.
It does. We need to get more inland, I think, tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're out on one of our camper van trips again, hence why we've done a few investigations in quick succession. It's brought us to kind of the corner of North Wales, this set of investigations has. We're hoping for a nice, chilled, relaxing day tomorrow before heading home on Saturday. But yeah, Rhiann's dad has told her there is a storm blowing in where we are, and I think it's already here. I think it's come early, so fortunately the relaxing nice day will have to probably be done from the comfort of our own home tomorrow. This is all the fun of being paranormal campers.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Thank you. Sorry we may be ignoring you, but it feels like you don't want to communicate with us tonight. Or maybe again, we often get this. We come to these locations in Wales and get very little.
Yeah.
Is it the language barrier?
Possibly.
Croso?
Can you help me?
What would you like help with? If you feel stuck here and want to get back to your family maybe, or want to be somewhere where your family are, can you show us a sign?
That was just my phone vibrating again.
Any sign you can, but it'll have to be quite loud, please, because the wind is picking up outside. What do you remember? Do you remember R.S. Thomas, the poet, the vicar? I'd love to hear your footsteps. Can you copy this?
Do not.
I thought it was do knock or do not. Do not. That's just me. I know.
Do not or not?
Do not. There may have been loads of people sat before us years ago. Maybe someone's still here now. Is that the drip?
Yeah.
It's another place
Very
that,
quiet.
yeah, looks amazing, but there's only so many times and ways that you can ask out, isn't there? If I've been in here.
And just stand in silence.
Yeah. Probably been in here a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and had very little. Yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this mini kind of Wales tour again of different locations that could be haunted, and we'll be back out again soon in the camper. Should we change our names? That's a question. Should we change our names? I've been thinking about becoming...
Names, like multiple, or...
Oh yeah. Shall we change our team name? We're thinking maybe of becoming the Paranormal Campers, but I don't know. Staffordshire Paranormal does sound good though.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments, and let us know, what have you thought of this Wales tour as a whole? Have there been good locations? Have you seen things that we've missed? Anything like that? Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It helps out so much, and thank you all so much for your ongoing amazing support. We, can't thank you enough. Have a good evening, guys. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Bye for now.